this is too soon, but you did have a great fight, like you said. Would you like Dana to give you that rematch again with Valentina?
Oh, we will see, there is like a bunch of other good flyweights who are in line, and I don't wanna go like crazy, this year was busy for me. I spent more than 7 months in the States, so I wanna go home to Poland and just enjoy the time with my family. And we will see what's next. I want to challenge myself and chase my other dream and go for the strawweight belt again. So I will wait for Andreas and Rose to fight next year. Rose has only 4 months left to defend the belt, because other way she might lose the belt with no fight, and that's the thing, because I was pretty busy champion. Other champions are pretty busy, but if you don't defend your title once a year, you're losing the belt, and yeah, we will see. I felt so good this fight week. The whole camp, I put on a hell of a work, and I'm proud of myself. Like I said, in this sport, we don't take second place, and I don't want to say this because of I lost, but I said this during the week, that here shouldn't be like, okay, one person is winning, one is losing, but like even the person who lost is not a loser, So that's the thing, and I felt good in the flyweight division. I see how my body reacted to the diet and few more pounds. I was happy, in good mood. I could do more, and definitely it's a good division.
This is the fight that does make sense for Conor. It does make sense from a fan standpoint, from the flow of sport standpoint. It makes sense, He was one of the top guys. He was the champion. He lost to Khabib, so he's not going to fight some unranked opponent. Doesn't make sense commercially or, ranking-wise, doesn't make sense at all. But it is a difficult one for Conor. It's a difficult fight because he just lost to Khabib. And he lost pretty badly. Everybody knows that. It wasn't really a competitive fight, But, it is what it is. We all have bad nights at the office. Prior to that, he lost to Floyd Mayweather, and a couple of fights before that, he lost to Nate Diaz. If he comes back, now I'm not saying he's going to have those demons in his mind, because Conor has from what I know of him, through the internet and TV and whatnot, he's a very strong-willed and strong-minded person and has a lot of confidence. But we're only human, and the more times you get beat, and the more times you take punches, and the more times that you're made to eat your words, that false confidence or that true confidence or whatever you want to call it does start to diminish a little bit, because Poirier isn't an easy fight. At 155 he looks outstanding, and that's why the fight does make sense, of course. But if Conor was to lose it, lost to Diaz, lost to Mayweather, lost to Khabib, loses to Poirier, he may never be the same again. He may never be the same again, and commercially viable wouldn't be the same again either.
It's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that the last loss that he had, he had Michael Johnson. He got knocked out by, when Michael Johnson was on that weird fucking rising streak he had for like a year there. But then the last fight before that he lost was to Conor in September of 2014. So
how many has he won in a row now?
Now he's won 3 in a row. One no contest against Eddie Alvarez because of the accidental knee. And then
Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, who else?
Anthony Pettis, Jim Miller, lost to Michael Johnson, and then he fought some lower level guys before that.
The boss is looking for super fights. All the UFC guys, you guys be talking about me fighting at 55 for super fights. So if it's everybody I keep hearing the name Conor, Khabib, and at the end of the day, they got something to figure out. I think so. It's after this fight, actually, right? The little press thing with that they going on. So hopefully they can figure it out. Wish the best of luck to them, and we can sit down with Dana. We figure it out. Hey, we see what happens. That's a fun fight. I mean, you guys watching Bet It. Someone called me, Tony, so I got a bone to pick. Everybody talk about the top 3 guys, and everybody talk about the Tony. Everybody wants to see me and Conor because we fought when I was a kid. A long time ago. Dennis won Dennis beat that Max too. You know, Dennis Bermudez beat that Max a couple years ago. So, you know, the top 20 featherweights in the world, 30 would beat that Max, you know. So it is what it is. And then Khabib is another undefeated fighter, you know. I got this niche, you know, I guess. I just gave an undefeated fighter his first loss. So maybe that one might excite me the most. And we were supposed to have that one. So we see what happens. You know, I don't know. I ain't picky. Feed me. They all can get it, you know.
As a competitor, because you lost to Conor, would he have any more interest to you, just so you could avenge that? You know, you're a competitor, you want to win. You lost to him. Would you want to avenge that more than against somebody else?
Not really. You know, like as a competitor, I have 3 losses, so I want to get them all 3 back. That's just me. But I want to fight everyone. You know, whoever. As a competitor, I fight whoever. If you tell me some guy's the best, let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, is this the best guy? I'm gonna fight you then. You know, but put your dukes up, man. Let's straight blue.